What's going on? What's going on? We back. The boxing clinic and more. Early morning grind. Y'all know what the business is, man. Doing what we does, man. Shout out to Capadonna 24 already in the business building. Get cream 211. What it do, man? All my law 703. Yeah, we already in here getting thick, man. Thick, thick, thick. Gonna talk about Adrian Broner. Yeah, little post about Floyd Mayweather Pacquiao. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Terrence Bud Crawford. Again, I talked about Terrence Crawford in an article last night. Um, different crowd. All right, I ain't did a afternoon evening stream in quite some time, so that's a totally different crowd over there. So I talk about it some more with the usual morning crowd. All right. Um, don't forget you can find this. What's going on, Jamal? All right, what's going on, Black Ham TV? Y'all can find this live stream right here on YouTube, or you can find it on the Castbox app. Okay, so you ain't gotta leave the YouTube application open. So yep, you can find this right on Castbox. The link in the description. The Castbox app is free. I just updated the description, so it should be there. And check us out over there. All right. What's going on, Georgia boy? Mark Blake, cool man said, man, I see you. I see you. We working. And talk about AB said, and Floyd Mayweather daughter had a response as well. I think she needs to just stay in her lane though, but I kind of agree with her though. But what's going on? Transit one. What's going on, family? Okay. It's on his Instagram. It's his last post. I seen it early yesterday. Make sure I do hit the like button, okay? Adrian Broner says, I heard these two fights y'all want to see, referring to the picture with him and Floyd and then Pacquiao with him. If me and y'all want to see 100 million, or y'all can suck my, you know what, 6ix9ine, he tagged him VC. I don't know what all that means. If me and Pacquiao fight, I'm walking out with Eminem. And if me and Big Bro fight, Floyd Mayweather fight, I'm walking out with 50 Cent. Facts, get the strap, Showtime, Fox TV, have my money, and we can have a hell of a night. My next meal would be my best noodle. Okay, Clarissa Shields said 100 million. Man, I thought you just signed a deal with TMT Promotions. The fight with Pacquiao was good, but you shouldn't fight Floyd. Broner respond, F that dude. Like dog. What's going on, Red? Mass Lurking, Harold Tatum, Doc, Anthony Davis, Derek Williams, Jamal, salute. What's going on? And what's up, Power Player? That's so funny, man. Like, dog, they I'm just say this, man. They gotta have some type of bromance, man. I'm sorry, I hate to say that about a brother. They gotta have some type of sexual relationship, bro. Because I mean, or Broner got to be lusting over Floyd. It got to be something, dog. Like these dudes fall in and out more than females fall out in and out of friendship, man. You know how dudes is. Dudes, we can be beefing one day, not no shitty beef, but we can fall out, have an argument one day, and then the next day or a couple of minutes later we can hash it out. See, women, they hold on to stuff forever. What's going on, Andre? I talked about that. Andre, I talked about that the other day. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you exactly what episode we talked about that in. I've been a minute. We talked about that 2 days ago. Okay, Boxing 101 early morning. Deontay Wilder versus Fury, and then was Mike Tyson great or whatever? I did that video. So yep, 2 days ago, first stream of the day. Okay. AB Mayweather, I will say Mayweather hit it, did call AB. What's going on, Quiet, man? What's going on, family? Tell a little Quiet, I said, what up when he get out of school? If he in school yet. All right. And like AB, man, I mean, all right, man. I'm just like, dog, they need to clearly get this off their chest, man. He need a boxing lesson, but it's about the money. Now, obviously, the 100 million that he's asking for is an exaggeration. Great point brought up by Clarissa Shields. I thought he signed a deal with TMT. I told people that wasn't a real deal. I told people that was some fake news. That was a fake deal. And his daughter say, Money Yaya on Instagram say, you do too much. Yeah, he do too much. He do too much. Adrian Broner does way too fucking much. Okay? He does way too much. It's no need to be out here, saying this the fight y'all want to see. Look here, this ain't the fight none of us want to see. We don't even want to see Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao fight again. Okay? This ain't the fight we want to see. I'd rather see Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder shit. I'd take Fury over Wilder over these whatever 4 fights you can come up with here. Okay? He's just like, dog, they might be giving you an opportunity and you still a goofball. No matter what's on the line, it could be Adrian Broner life. Okay? What's up, Mr. Dex 537? We need some more videos, man. What's going on? I know y'all was going through the hurricane. Hopefully everything is well, my brother. But happy birthday to Kurt Sugar, bro. Everybody, man, y'all see Kurt Sugar today, man. I don't know if he gonna crawl up in here. He usually do. Everybody get Kurt Sugar, Curtis Anderson, happy birthday. It's birthday today, man. Hopefully his Steelers can get him a win. But and don't forget tonight, probably around 9:30, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. I put the invite up, our NFL show. We're going to be doing that tonight if everything goes well. I agree. Don't want to see AB and Mayweather. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing it, but it ain't the fight that I want to go out my way and be like, yeah, I want to see it. I just rather see the pageantry. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see the pageantry. I'd rather see them talk shit to each other, get personal, whatever like that. But he said he's going to walk out with 50 Cent if it's Floyd Mayweather. That shit would be funny as hell. That'd be funny. Okay. But it's no positive outcome for him in this. I mean, other than making money. I mean, when I say positive outcome, I don't see a win for him. Excuse me. Even Pacquiao on the orange juice or off the orange juice still beats Adrian Broner. Okay? He's not gonna have his Jeff Horn moment. I guarantee you that. Won't be no Jeff Horn moment in either one of these fights. And you might see Floyd get offensive on AB. Floyd might be the first guy to stop AB if Pacquiao don't. Which I probably more. What's going on, LDTB? I probably be more on the side of Pacquiao stopping Broner. But I think Floyd will try to punish Broner. Okay, he gonna try to whoop him without the belt. Shout out to Matt Valentine. CJ keep stumping the ground, bro. Yeah, he gonna try to embarrass Broner because. Not only do we got a point to prove to Adrian Broner, he got a point to prove to Tank. He got a point to prove to his gym. All these young niggas that ain't listening to him, he gonna show them. He gonna try to put a massacre on Adrian Broner. Okay. See, Pacquiao be having compassion. All this stuff Broner done said, all the people trying to connect the dots thinking that Broner might have got Floyd shot at in Atlanta. All this different stuff, okay? All this different stuff going on. Broner is gonna get his ass whooped. Either way, he ain't serious about no $100 million, bro. You should be grateful if these dudes give you 10% of the pot. Okay, you should be grateful. Especially with Floyd, 10% of the pot. You should be grateful for that. Because him and Broner might be a multi-$100 million fight if a promoter, right? Broner for 10% can walk away with about $20 million. He ain't never made nothing close to $20 million for a fight. Shout out Super Chat family. Yeah, I shouted out, fam. I just shouted out. Maybe you a little bit behind. When PBC going to let that fall schedule out? I don't know. I know it's a fight. I know it's a few rumored fights. I'm waiting on it. It's the fall. They always last minute with stuff. Nah, bro. The Mikey and Robert fight was Easter Junior fight was a last minute fight. All this shit last minute. I heard they got a fight on December 22nd. Charlo gonna be fighting on that card. I heard Leo Santa Cruz, Gary Russell got a card. It's supposed to be in November. Leo trying to get it pushed back to December. So I hear a lot of different things, bro. About little fights. Brian Carlos Casanos got an exception to fight Erislandy Lara for the regular WA belt. So you got a lot of different fights floating around there. I'm pretty sure Jamel gonna try to fight again this year. So I heard Broner Pacquiao might be next January. I heard Earl might come back December 1st. I'm gonna tell you this right now. That Marquise Johnson, what's going on? That pay-per-view card with Fury and Wilder, that's not gonna be what y'all think it's gonna be. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. That's not gonna be what y'all think it's gonna be. That's not gonna be this great pay-per-view card that had Santa Cruz, Russell, you know, all that other shit people thought was gonna be. That might be on there, but I'm telling you this: that card ain't gonna be as flamboyant as we thought it was gonna be. You know, I'm hearing Joe Joyce, Gerald Washington. Heard is supposed to be coming back on the tune-up. I heard Chavez Jr. might fight Angulo if he don't take the Eddie Hearn deal to fight Sergio Martinez in a rematch. You know, like I said, that card is gonna hurt some feelings. Now that they see how this fight is selling without the undercard, I'm actually gonna do way more than 200K, bro. Sound like you got salty grapes. That fight card, yeah, that fight card might do over 500,000. It might do $1 million the way it's trending. Cause they sold the shit out that fight, and they got it all access. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it did $1 million. You know, before this fight, I would say, man, I'd be definitely surprised if Fury and Wilder did $1 million. But the way Tyson Fury sold this shit, man, and I'm gonna put that on him. And Wilder did a good job as well in the UK. But Fury sold this fight over there in America. Fury sold this fight, bro. Not saying Deontay didn't, but Fury really sold himself to Americans. I think he captivated a lot of Americans believing that he can win this fight. We're inconsistent for last year. Defense was top 10, offense was trash. Now it's the opposite. Now Matt Ryan can kick rocks. Welcome to being a Lion fan. That's the same shit, man. But yeah, like I was saying though, man. You know, Broner should be grateful for this. You know, he always talking, but it's part of his promotional act, and he does bring something to the table. And I think, you know, I mean, I really don't think he deserved this fight with Pacquiao and Mayweather, but he deserved a fight because he the only one to disrespect Floyd. You know, he been in and out of negotiations with Pacquiao before. And also, isn't it nice to see Amir Khan about to throw up? Amir Khan is dog. Amir Khan is in his feelings, bro. When I say Amir Khan is mad, he had an interview with Ellie Sackback. Amir Khan is mad, bro. Like, dude is heated, bro. He mad. He was on there with Ellie Sackback. I don't see Pacquiao fighting Broner though, but he's in negotiation with a lot of people. Like, dude in his feelings, man. He said Amir Khan has responded to rumors of Floyd versus AB by accusing Mayweather of ducking him for years. Like, dog. Amir Khan is delusional, dog. Like, dog, they need to check him for CTE. Okay. He talking about he ducked him, but he was gonna fight you after Danny Garcia. And you got knocked out by Danny Garcia. There go Kurt Anderson. Happy birthday to Kurt Sugar, man. Curtis Anderson up in here, man. Happy birthday, my brother. I did not forget. We definitely appreciate everything you contribute to the box community. You're a staple. You're a cornerstone. A legend. Curtis Anderson is a new media, LDBC, YouTube legend, historian. Everybody give a happy boss day, happy birthday out to Curtis Anderson, Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Hope the Steelers give you a win this weekend. You know, I hope all their fantasy players give me some bread this weekend because I'm stacking the Pittsburgh and Atlanta game, at least one of my things. So happy birthday to Curtis Sugar, man. Kurt Sugar, man. Definitely a really, really good brother, okay? And shout out to Marlowe's Corner. Marlowe's Corner got pictures with Deontay Wilder. He got an interview with Sam Watson. Marlowe's Corner did the damn thing the other day, okay? Shout out to Barbershop Conversation, too, man. Fred from Barbershop Conversation on YouTube. He had an excellent video last night. He's so mad at Eddie Hearn, and I'm gonna squeeze that in here. Okay, let's finish talking about AB. Okay, we gonna wrap this AB up talk. He talking about 100 million. Like, bro, who else AB gonna make at least 5 million with? If AB actually showed up and KO Pacquiao or Mayweather, bro, like, dog, like, it should be the funniest thing in the building, man. It'll be the funniest thing in the building, dog. The funniest thing in the building, bro. The funniest thing, man. That should be crazy, man. But like Floyd's daughter said, I know it wasn't her place, but he doing too much, bro. Like just let it play out. But it's part of his character to build fights up. And you know what? AB ain't never dug nobody though, man. That's one thing we can't say. AB ain't never dug nobody. Okay. And the fans wanted him to fight Madonna. He fought Madonna. He fought Sean Porter. He fought everybody he wanted to fight. His career didn't start off the hottest, other than the Pastelion's fight, where I thought he lost that fight. But you know, when he stepped it up, you know, he could have fought Linares back in the day. Linares got knocked out by DeMarco. He handled the business with DeMarco after DeMarco knocked out John Molina. I mean, and when he moved up to 35 to 47, that was a huge risk. He didn't have to do that. He shouldn't have did that. And he had a tough fight with Paulie. He proceeded to go in with a few Madonna and a few other guys. So, you know, Broner, only guy Broner I thought Broner like kind of avoided was Keith Thurman. But at the end of the day, I mean, he called out Keith Thurman recently. And Keith Thurman probably wanted to tune up versus Keith Thurman. And he ain't want it. Well, apparently, I mean, you could say Madonna done Keith Thurman, but Madonna hadn't been with Robert Garcia that long. So he didn't feel comfortable with Robert Garcia. But when Robert Garcia got Madonna right, he gave Madonna a lot of skills, man. I'm gonna say skills. He gave him a lot of tools because Madonna was a caveman. Madonna was jabbing. Madonna was feinting. With Garcia, Madonna was turning like hybrid hooks to the body to hooks to the head. Robert Garcia proved how good of a boxing coach he was with his work with Madonna. Okay, people always talking about how Freddie Roach rebuilt this fighter, how Freddie Roach redid this. Robert Garcia legitimately took Madonna and turned him to a skilled fighter. At that time, I'm not sure. You know, the way Madonna fought, he had just came off a loss to Devin Alexander. Keith Thurman was pretty green at that point. That would have been a good fight. I think I would have favored Keith still at that point. But if you're talking about the Madonna that had fought Broner, and Mayweather, I probably would have favored Madonna. Okay, you know, I probably would have favored Madonna. But we can talk about this Eddie Hearn junk, man. Then we can talk some more about Crawford and Spence. Yeah, apparently Fred from Barbershop Conversation, you know, he close to a lot of media members, and I guess a lot of media members that you see out there that's giving you footage from Chi-Town. I don't know if people seen that IFL TV Eddie Hearn did. He didn't even know what they call Chicago. He said, don't they call it Chi-Town? No, you idiot. They call it Chi-Town. He talking about Chi-Town. You know what I'm saying? This dude is an idiot. Don't they call it Chi-Town? No, they call it Chi-Town. Dude is an idiot, bro. Dude is an idiot. Don't they call it Chi-Town? But apparently Eddie Hearn paid media members to come to Chicago to cover the Adam McMillan card and all that stuff. Okay, you know, he paid media to come out there, open bar, the Toffel Hotel, whatever that is. It's a really nice hotel. He paid media members to come out there to cover the fight because guess what? Nobody gonna spend their hard-earned money going out to Chicago from California, New York, wherever they from. See, I'm in Detroit. I was gonna go to the card. Okay, I was gonna go to the card, but I'm like, man, they said Delorme and fucking Jesse Vargas and what's the old boy Miller and Thomas Adamick. I said, I'm good. I ain't even that far away from Chicago, right in Detroit. So he out here buying media. Now y'all know how the game work. You know why certain media outlets is being biased. Granville Williams is going on live from the UK. Good afternoon from England. Glad to be listening to you. I'm glad to have you here, family. Wonderful Bob J. What's going on, family? Okay. But Fred said he paid for them to come out there, and that's nothing new. You heard Radio Raheem said before. Kugan Cash has said it before. So he's trying to buy the media. That's the old Bob Arum trick, okay? Bob Arum and Oscar De La Hoya. I think Oscar De La Hoya don't do as much as Bob Arum. You see, these fighters have media press workouts where they work out and media be there. Well, Top Rank thing, that's what PBC do. Top Rank thing is to they think is to do luncheons. So they invite the media to luncheons. They comp when Pacquiao fought Rios. They did the same thing Eddie did. They comped the media. They flew them out to China, paid for their hotel room. They buy the media, okay? They buy the major media, bro. And that's a fact. They buy it. So all these dudes you see in there this weekend, AB Boxing News is out there, I believe. He probably got paid. Michelle Joy Phelps is out there this weekend. She got that bread. You know, he done paid them to come out there. And this and that, and that's crazy though, man. That's crazy. Crawford ain't call out no Spence. I'll explain that in a minute. I did a special live stream yesterday afternoon. I'll explain that. Just give me a minute. Let's see Eddie Hearn walk around Chicago and ask random people about Wilder. He'll mess around and somebody will pop him in his head. You know, he was walking around with extra security yesterday, he said, not by his own will. Okay. Yeah, you know they out there. Ness probably out there. You see how Ness was kind to zone, and now he done turned into watching the zone after Eddie Hearn and got him banned from live streaming for 3 months. You see how money can change people, dog? Some people don't have no principles. Okay? Some people don't have no principles. You think I'm rubbing shoulders with a dude that his company reported me? You know, he throw me some money. No, man, get the fuck up out of here. Get up out of here. These niggas ain't got no principles, dog. That's why I don't want them interviews, dog. Really. I always want the old school trainers and the older fighters. That's it. Okay, Blue saying he did, so I need somebody to elaborate. What you talking about? Blue Blood? What he did? He went out there? Yep. Like all money ain't good money. Yep. Like 50 said about the Donald Trump shit. He right. Elaborate, Almighty Law 703. I ain't know Blue was out there. But hey, at the end of the day, all right, for sure, family. For sure. I'm gonna hit you up. Yep. But yeah, man. But yeah, like I was saying, man. I mean, it is what I'm not knocking him from going out there. Shoot, if you ain't got nothing to do on a Saturday, and you can go, and you can go see a free fight or whatever, go do it. You know, you getting paid, getting comp. But at the end of the day, I still need you to ask the tough questions, and that's what Fred was saying. You know, you need to ask them all the tough questions. Okay, okay. You need to ask them the tough questions, man. But you know, it is what it is. I ain't knocking nobody out there as well. Oh, you talking about? Nah, man. I ain't look. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. If we talk about the same thing, with Terrence Crawford, I love my brother Blue Blood Sports, but that ain't what happened. If we talk about the same thing, that ain't what happened. Terrence Crawford, if he talk about the same thing I'm talking about, which I don't know, he might have some different, but I'm pretty sure he talked about the same thing I'm talking about. No, he did not. No, he did not call out Terrence Crawford. He did not talk about Terrence Crawford. I mean, no, that's not what happened. We read that interview line for line yesterday. That ain't what happened. And I love my brother Blue Blood Sports TV, but that if we talk about the same thing, that ain't what happened. Okay. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That ain't what happened. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I got the link in my clipboard, but I'm too lazy to look to do it. Hold on. You know what? I'll just put the link in my fucking clipboard because I need to get some fucking glasses. Oh, shit, I deleted that. Hold on, man. Let me look for this link, man. But yeah, about Eddie Hearn, yeah. I mean, I thought you were talking about going out to Chicago, but here we go right here. This the article, okay? I read it yesterday. People said I was hating, and I'm just reading the article, okay? Give me a minute. Here you go right here, family. It's the article right here. If this is what he's talking about, okay? If this is what he's talking about, I'm going to read it, okay? I'm reading all quotes, okay? McIntyre named IBF champion. Remember, listen to what I'm saying. Bo Mac is the manager. Bo Mac is the manager. I'm saying this, dog. If we talk about the same thing, he ain't called him out. This is what happened. Bo Mac is the manager and one of 3 coaches for Terrence Crawford. Listen to what I'm saying. You tell me if Terrence Crawford called out Errol Spence when I read this. Okay. Bo Mac named IBF champion Errol Spence Jr. as the most attractive future foe for Crawford. Sean Porter and Keith Thurman are the other 2 champions Crawford wants. Okay. This is Bo Mac talking. This ain't Terrence Crawford. And listen to what I'm saying. We want after the champions, man, McIntyre said. There's no reason to be fighting number 6 dude or the 7th dude. Terrence Crawford wants the best fighter out there at 47. So I'm glad top-ranked president Tom DeBuff is on the call because we'll put the heat on him. He's the one who makes the fights happen. He could go to ESPN and make those fights happen. Terrence wants the fights to happen. Let's go. The only fight out there is the other champions. Okay. Now that's one part. Does that sound like Terrence Crawford calling out Errol Spence? Does that sound like Terrence Crawford calling out Errol Spence? Or did that sound like, see how people misconstrue things? Or did that sound like Terrence Crawford begging Top Rank to make the fight happen? Or his coach begging them to make the fight happen? Listen to what I said, bro. I'm going word for word through these quotes. You see how people can misconstrue shit? He says, Terrence Crawford wants to fight the best at 47. So I'm glad that top-ranked president Todd DeBuff is on the phone because we'll put the heat on him. He didn't say he gonna put the heat on Earl. They not talking about, we gonna put the heat on PBC. They putting the heat on their own promoter. The president, Todd DeBuff. They putting the heat on him. Come on, man. Okay, you want to keep going? That ain't even the tip of the iceberg. He begging his own employee because Terrence Crawford employs the promoter. Okay, this is another quote. Right now, the biggest name at welterweight division for Terrence is Earl. McIntyre said. So what we'll do is, and I'm glad that he cut off just like that, is I'm glad that Todd is on this call. It's just put the pressure on him. ESPN is a leader in sports. They want to be the leader in boxing, so they're gonna go out and make those fights happen. So that's what Terrence wants. They want Terrence to be number 1 fighter in the world, so they must do their job. We do our job. Todd do his job, and the whole job is going to be done. You heard what he said. They want Crawford to be number 1, but they got to do their job. They got to do their job to go make the Earl Spence fight happen. So at this point, if we talking about the same thing, me and Blue, and there's no bad blood here, I love Blue. I don't know. I'm not on his stream. We can be talking about 2 different things. Okay? We could be talking about 2 different things. Okay? Where has it sound like Terrence Crawford called out Errol Spence in this interview? No, this is not even an interview. This is a press call. This is Bomac on a press call calling out top-ranked president Todd DeBuff. I think he's a legendary matchmaker. I think he used to work at Golden Boy. Okay, he was the matchmaker at Golden Boy, and he went over to Top Rank. So where does this sound like they calling out Errol Spence? They sound like they calling out their own team to make the Errol Spence fight. For breaking news, subscribe to the Boxing Clinic. I got to holler at you. Okay. I'm about to go ahead and email you right now, family. Okay. All right, we're going to get to this, continue to get to this, okay? Because I did a video about this yesterday, man. Okay. I did a video about this yesterday. And I'm just saying, man, and this is what I'm trying to say, bro, is that and what I'm trying to say is and what I'm just trying to say personally is that like how can you get that? I mean, Crawford is not even talking. This is Bomac again. The same Bomac that came on Trill Boxing Talk and assured you with K-Hove and Black Fight Fan K-Hove and 7A Sports. This the same guy that assured you that those fights was going to happen. But then again, he comes back and contradicts himself, and he's on this is a press media call. You got plenty of people on this media call. He called out the president of Top Rank after you sign a 5-fight deal or a 5-year deal with Top Rank. Listen to that, bro. And the motherfuckers say yesterday when I talked about it, I'm hating though. Two Robinson was good. How am I hating? He's begging Todd DeBuff to make the Errol Spence fight happen for Terrence Crawford in front of the media members. This sound like some others. Let me finish, man. Then I'll give my full thoughts on it. All right. When a reporter pressed Bomac or McIntyre on which welterweight champion Crawford realistically can fight next. Shout out to Two Raps. I appreciate it, brother. When they pressed Bomac on what champion Crawford realistically can fight next, assuming he beats Benavidez, the Buff interjected. Okay, he came in. Todd DeBuff is the president of Top Rank. He used to be, I think, the matchmaker over at Golden Boy. Okay, I think we're asking everybody to look into the crystal ball, right? DeBuff said. Project out what everybody else needs are and what somebody else wants to do. We've established what we want to do. All right. We're not going to come up to a press conference. And I mean, this call is about Terrence. I'm not going to divert like they did. They were giving us all the attention September 8th at the Barclays Center. We're going to go after all those guys. We're not allowing anything, no politics, no nothing to get in the way. They want to do it. We want to do it. Let's just get it done. We'll figure out a solution. Okay. Then he also goes on to say, I'm not going to make a judgment call on the phone this is Todd DeBuff, the president they begging, or Top Rank, without having conversations with everybody involved, including them on one side and us, DeBuff said. We're open to anything to make those big fights happen for Terrence and Bomac. That's what we're open to. We're not going to silo it into a formulaic way of doing things. We're open to everything. Okay? Okay, bro. Okay, we listen to this whole thing. I read this every quote in here. There's more to the article with they little 2 cents in there. Shout out to Keith Eidick for the article, okay? I'm telling you, where in this article, if this is what he's referring to, Blue Blood, where in this article do you hear Terrence Crawford calling out Errol Spence? And I don't know what he's referring to again. Before people try to start some beef, I don't know what Blue heard. Blue got a hold of it. He in the streets. He got different sources than I do. But I'm reading from this article, and that sounds like Bomac begging Top Rank to make the fight happen after he comes on Trill Boxing Talk and assures you that fight will happen. You know what it sounds like to me? And now you can call me a hater right now. You call me whatever you want to call me, okay? This sounds like to me the old okey doke.
Okay, we're gonna put the pressure on you on this phone call, so they all know we want 10 Errol Spence, but we know that we don't really want to fight Errol Spence right now. Okay, we know we don't want to fight Errol right now. We just signed this brand new 3, 4, 5-year deal, $3 million to fight. We get $3 million to fight. If it's Errol Spence, we probably get more. But we get $3 million to fight for Benavidez, Adames, whoever. We're gonna get $3 million to fight whoever. So we gonna make it seem like, you know, we really want to fight Earl right now, but we really don't want to fight Earl at all, at least to next year. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like to me. Because I mean, why would you call out Todd DeBuff, the president of Top Rank, to make the fight happen? I'm pretty sure y'all didn't have private conversations. That's like the classic. That's the classic. Oh, fence between the dog. They both barking. They act like they want to get at each other. You open the fence, they don't do nothing. That's the ultimate wolf tickets right there, bro. Make sure I hit the like button. They selling wolf tickets, man. You ain't gonna convince me no other way, man. And I'm pretty good at having a good fill out period and filling out for what motherfuckers want to do and what they don't want to do. That energy that they giving off. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. They got to fight next week, bro. Ain't nobody checking for Bud and Benavidez. Straight wolf. Exactly. They trying to give some traction. When have you guys seen a Crawford Benavidez commercial? Nothing. I mean, they don't do open workouts. Usually, they don't do open workouts for the press. They do the Tuesday. They do the media roundtable, okay? Georgia Boy said that Wilder AJ drama has me emotionally drained, huh? Back and forth with AJ protectors pleading the case for them. Yeah, I'm done pleading my case for Wilder, bro. I don't even answer certain comments no more. Okay? Yeah, he fighting next weekend, but I'm the hater that hate Bud, but I just dropped the video to inform people that fight was next week. Okay, when he was about to fight Jeff Horn and niggas didn't know what happened to the fight, and I was telling it landed on ESPN Plus app. People called me a lie. You hating? Terrence Crawford ain't fighting on no app, and what happened? He fought on the app. This fight is on regular ESPN, but they ain't promoting it though. I forgot the fight was on. I forgot the next Saturday was the 13th. But they out here begging. They out here begging in a staged phone call. Top Rank president Todd DeBuff to make the Errol Spence fight happen. They don't want that fight, bro. They don't want the fight. I'm telling you that right now. You think his name dropping Spence to sell this to I don't think it's to sell the fight. Okay. We didn't know next week when they do these press conferences and these roundtables, okay? Get Cream 211. I think it's to put up the facade like they want to fight Earl next, okay? I think it's to put up a facade like they want to fight Earl next, but they really don't want to fight him. Think about it. He signed a 5-year deal with a quote-unquote, supposedly, like Barbershop Conversation said, and I believe him, a $3 million guarantee for whoever you fight. I mean, seriously, that's common sense. You think seriously, if I'm getting $3 million a fight, this is my first fight in this new deal. You think in the second fight of the deal, you think all parties involved, you think, let's just say the business side of the parties, Top Rank, you think they want to put Errol Spence in a pay-per-view that might not do 500,000? It ain't primed and ready to probably do 500,000? And then let's just say he get knocked out or he get damaged for good. He just have a brutal fight. Maybe come out on top, maybe he lose, but he ain't the same fighter. So he going out here with no belt, or he come out here being damaged because he ain't the same fighter coming out that fight. And you still owe him $3 million for the next 4 or 5 years. You still owe him $3 million, but at this point, ain't nobody coming to see him no more. People say, "Oh, he got a loss. He ain't the same fighter." We tired of seeing him tune up, and he already don't have no popularity because people don't even know he's fighting next week. It's business, bro. This is business 101. Why would I put Terrence Crawford in with a killer in his second fight in his contract? He guaranteed $3 million. He a killer too, but if he lose, then we taking the loss. Then we got to rebuild his career. We still owe him $3 million to fight, without a belt or with the belt. What's up, Icewood? That's just common sense. Ain't no hating. That's common sense. That's business. That's business, man. That's business one-on-one. That's business, man. They don't want to make that fight. That's why they staged that press media card. Because why would you try to G-check your own promoter? Okay? Why would you try to G-check your own promoter? Okay? Why would you try to G-check your own promoter on a media card? You know, that's just to make them look good. I'm going to fix that right now. Here you go, Jamel, right? That's just to make him look good. Make sure I hit the like button. Yup, Icewood, they posturing for the media. Terence Crawford ain't say nothing on you know, you saw, man. You saw this in this article, man. You heard this. You see, they posturing for the media. They posturing for the media. You didn't hear Terence Crawford make one quote in this press conference call. And maybe Blue Blood was on the press conference call and he heard Crawford call out Errol Spence. But how can you take somebody calling out another fighter when he arguing with his own promoter? I'm glad, Bomax, I'm glad Todd on this phone call. I'm glad he on this phone call. Like, nigga, y'all couldn't do that in private? What's going on, odd fella, man, from Canada? Yeah, and that's what they say. They paid him 3 fight. He got a 3-fight minimum. That's what they saying. ESPN is not gonna push for that fight anytime soon. The way they was arguing on the phone call, and even if it was fake, and then again, how you gonna tell somebody else what they gonna do? You can't tell Errol Spence what he gonna do. That's just the fact of the matter. They acting like they the A side in this situation. They acting like they so much the A side where Errol Spence is at their mercy. It's not like that. He not at their mercy. Errol Spence don't need Terence Crawford. Let me just tell you that Terence Crawford need Errol Spence. Terence Crawford need Keith Thurman. Terence Crawford need Sean Porter. Okay? They don't need him. Let's just keep it real. They don't need him. They don't need him. They can all unify and move up. And it is what it is. And let Jared Ennis and Crawford be the next big fight up there. They legitimately can do that. When have you seen Top Rank offer anybody the bag? They have never offered nobody the bag that was not a Top Rank fighter. They might have gave Linares $1 million. That's the highest I've heard an ESPN fighter getting, other than probably Jeff Horn. That's if Jeff Horn got $1 million. Look at their fights. Look at all the fights Top Rank put on this year. Who on there is getting the bag? They paid once. They paid A side money, and then they pay the other side E side money. They never paying two fighters top money. You have never really seen that happen since even on HBO. Lomachenko, McGregor. Okay? They shortchanged Nicholas Walters. Okay? Okay? Who else they done had this year? Dog Bay and Jesse, they ain't making no money. They little dudes. Okay? Terence Crawford and Jeff Horn, they got the bag. I ain't gonna lie. Jeff Horn, he had got like $1.5 million, but that ain't the bag that Earl looking for. Earl got 3.5 a fight, for what I understand, and that's not even what he accumulated on the back end. So for Errol Spence to come over there, like I said, for Sean Porter to come over there, Rigo didn't get the bag. Rigo got $500,000 for fighting Lomachenko. Rigo got $500,000 for fighting Lomachenko. That's what he sold himself out for. $500,000. That ain't the bag. That's not the bag. They gonna have to, like I told them about getting Sean Porter. You gonna have to offer Sean Porter $5-6 million just to get him over the Top Rank. It ain't. I mean, like I say, bro, Top Rank ain't offer. Look at they fights. Jose Ramirez versus Antonio Zorco. Gilberto Ramirez versus Angulo. Ain't neither one of them get the bag. Lomachenko ain't even getting the bag. He getting what, 1.5, maybe 2 million if they generous. He not getting it back. Mikey getting 3. Lomachenko getting the same bag Adrian Broner getting. And Broner took several losses. He said, Bowman even said that he can fight an opponent that don't get that much money to fight Crawford. Exactly. They getting, I mean, that's how Top Rank been doing that for years. That's why HBO kicked them out of there, man. That's why HBO kicked them out of there. They said that man got a $3 million guarantee. That may be true. That may be false. But they going to get the same money. Say what exactly what he said, get Kareem 211. Say the same thing. He said, we can fight anybody. We still going to get the same purse. He said that. Or something along those lines. Okay? It's rare that you see Top Rank pay guys above $1 million apiece. It's rare. It's super rare. It'd have to be ESPN going in their pocket and paying Earl. That's what it's gonna have to be. Because they ain't had no quality cards this whole year. It ain't been no quality cards on there. Only quality card I remember was the one in Philly with Dog Bay and Jesse and them. All their cards is mismatches. Yup, you're right, Georgia boy. ESPN has a big budget, but do you know how that works? If they had a big budget, why you don't get better fights on ESPN? If they had a big budget, why they undercard so trash? ESPN can call for the fight all they want to. Everything goes through Bob Arum. Do y'all not know how fights work? The network pays Bob Arum and pays for the main event. This is how this works, okay? Y'all fantasy world y'all living in. This is how this works. Bob Arum will say, okay, I want to put Terrence Crawford in there with Jesse Vargas. I'm talking about strictly hypothetical. Okay. They say, you know what? We'll give you $6 million for Jesse Vargas and Terrence Crawford. Crawford get $3 million. They'll probably get Jesse $1 million. That's $4 million. Bob Arum will take $200K, if that, spend it on the undercard, and then he'll pocket the rest of the money. That's how that works. The network pays for the main event. They pay the promoter to pay for the main event, and the promoter pays for the undercard out his pocket. That's why Top Rank has shitty undercards. That's how that works. The money goes through the promoter. The network pays the promoter who pays for the fighters. So you heard what I just said. They will give him $6 million. He will give Crawford 3, hypothetically. He will give Jesse 1. That's $4 million. He'll take home over $3 million, almost $3 million, because he won't pay shit for the undercard. That's why Top Rank give you shitty undercards. The Jeff Horn and Terrence Crawford undercard, you had guys making 10K on there on the televised portion. What's going on, Deion Williams? You had the co-main event making 30K a piece. 30K a piece for a co-main event in Vegas. 30K. Dude, we're making 30K a piece. I mean, Jesus Clayar in the Barclays Center in April, he made more than 30K. He made almost $300,000 or $250,000. And Bob Arum didn't even spend that on the undercard for Jeff Horn and Terrence Crawford. Jesus Clayar, his purse versus Devontae Tank Davis, just him, was more than the undercard. Come on, man. Come on. How do I know this? About how they do the undercards? Mikey Garcia had an interview on ES News about a year ago talking about how Top Rank moves, how networks pay the promoter. The promoter dispenses the money. Well, $350K, excuse me. I know he made way more than everybody. Benavidez brought home $30K. Pedraza brought home like $20K. Come on. They not. Look here, man. He said facts. He said they'll go 50-50 and Spence will get 50 and Bud probably get 25% of a split. That ain't gonna happen. I mean, y'all act like y'all don't hear Earl talking. Earl said, I'm not coming over there. I fight on Showtime or Fox so we can do something together. And this ain't even a fight. This fight don't even have a magnitude. This fight don't have a magnitude to do a split pay-per-view. This ain't fucking Pacquiao Mayweather. This ain't even Anthony Joshua Deontay Wilder. This ain't even that. Crawford and Earl Spence, dog, if they did the press tour like Fury and Wilder, bro, it would have no juice. They both boring. Derek James don't do no talking. Bomac had to carry the show. And they better have Blu-ray up there to counter Bomac. Because they don't do no talking on that side. Shout out to Almighty Law 703, man. For real, pushing the real. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, dude. Not gonna lie to y'all. He said we gonna do something together. Because just hypothetically, if they waited to do this fight, and let's just say Errol Spence caught Sean Porter and he beat him, okay? He beat Sean Porter or whatever. No, it was nothing like that for 9. I'll go over it again. That whole story, if we talk about the same thing, that's a total lie. And I respect Blue Blood, that's a lie, okay? But Blue Blood probably was on a live press call. He probably heard something else other than I did, okay? All right, we're going to go over this one more time. It's like the 7th time. I went and did a live video yesterday, but I enjoyed it, okay? The article is right here. I'm going to put it right back in it. I don't think I put it in the chat yet. I did put it in the chat, but I'm going to put it back in the chat. Pardon me. I'm getting used to my Samsung S9. This month, Get a Mike told me it was fast. Y'all go check out my homie Get a Mike, man. Real good brother from Florida. Here y'all go. Here's the article right here, okay? We're going to go over it one more time because I got time this morning. My girl, she came back home from work, so I ain't got to look after my dog right now. All right, this is what happened. You know, Bomac named IBF champion Earl Spence as the most attractive future foe for Crawford, Sean Porter, and Keith Thurman. Okay, WCWA champions are the other two 147-pound champions Crawford wants to fight. This is Bomac. We want after the champions, man. McIntyre said there's no reason to be fighting a number 6 and number 7 dude. Terrence wants the best fighters out there at 47. So I'm glad top-ranked president Todd DeBuff is on the call. Now, Todd DeBuff is top-ranked president, former matchmaker, legendary matchmaker for Golden Boy, but he went over to top rank quite a while ago, okay? I think he left right when Al left, okay? Because we'll put the heat on him. He's the one that makes the fights happen. He can go to ESPN and make those fights happen. Terrence wants the fights to happen. Let's go. The only fights out there is the other champions. I'm only reading the quotes. Right now, the biggest name at the welterweight division for Terrence Crawford is Spence, McIntyre said. So what we'll do is, and I'm glad Todd DeBuff again is on this call, is put the pressure on him. ESPN is a leader in sports. They want to be the leader in boxing. They're going to go out and make those fights happen. So that's what Terrence wants. They want Terrence to be number 1 fighter in the world, so they must do their job. We do our job, Todd do his job, and the whole job is going to be done. When a reporter pressed McIntyre on which welterweight champion Crawford realistically could fight next, assuming he beats Benavidez, DeBuff interjected. Now, Todd DeBuff is speaking up now, okay? President over at Top Rank, okay? Legendary matchmaker, but he's president now. I think we're asking everybody to look into a crystal ball, DeBuff said, and project out what everybody else needs are and what somebody else wants. We've established what we want to do, all right? We're not going to come up on a press conference and, I mean, this is a call about Terrence. I'm not going to divert like they did. They were giving us all the attention September 8th at the Barclays Center. We're going to go after all those guys. We're not allowing anything, no politics, no nothing to get in the way. They want to do it. We want to do it. Let's just get it done. We'll figure out a solution. Okay, back to the next quote. I'm not going to make a judgment today on a phone call without having a conversation with everybody involved, including them on one side and us. The buff said, we are open to anything to make those big fights happen for Terrence and Bomac. Okay. So basically, man, this is what it was, man. Basically, Bomac called out Ty DeBuff, top-ranked president, begging him that they want the Errol Spence fight. They want the Keith Thurman fight. They want the Sean Porter fight. Ty DeBuff's basically said it's going to happen in due time. So basically, they're begging their promoter. Once again, they're begging their promoter. Okay. Remember, the fighter employs the employer. Okay. He employs the promoter. So they're begging Top Rank to make a fight happen after they came on Trill Boxing Talk. Okay. Make sure you hit the like button. After they came on Trill Boxing Talk. Okay. After they came on Trill Boxing Talk and said that they promised you the fans, new media, that fights was going to happen. Bomac said, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. But then again, he's on a press media call calling out his manager, yes, Bomac, is calling out the president of Top Rank to make a fight happen. He's begging again. You knew you had to beg before you signed this new contract. You're begging again. I'm telling you they don't want the fight, bro. I'm telling you. And I understand the situation with Top Rank, okay? If you don't know, you get to your last fight in Top Rank, they offer you an extension, okay? All right, you be like, oh, I got one fight left. All right, I want to be a free agent. Top Rank be like, no, you can't be a free agent. You got to sign this extension. We're going to put you on the shelf. So they paid Crawford what he wanted. He's happy. Crawford, they didn't even call out Errol Spence. They're begging Top Rank to make that fight happen. And it sounded like you could have kept that behind closed doors. It sounded like posturing for the media. Like, see, we want Terrence Crawford. I mean, we want Errol Spence, but Top Rank don't want to let Errol Spence fight. They don't want to make the Errol Spence fight. Oh, this Top Rank. It ain't us. So when we go and fight Adamas next, or we go and fight Ingus Cleos, whatever his name is, it's Top Rank. It ain't us. Terrence ain't scared. Y'all know Terrence ain't scared. Terrence from the streets. It's a big facade. This was a setup, bro. This was set up to buy them time for the Errol Spence fight. I'm telling you, bro, they don't believe they can win that fight. They don't 99.9% believe Terrence Crawford can compete with Errol Spence. I'm telling you that. That's the vibe that I'm getting. And y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Earl said he had to clear up his side of the street. But what's so funny about that interview is as funny as what Danny Jacobs and Jamal Charlo went to. People got selective memory and selective hearing. Because in those separate interviews, Jamal Charlo said, you could drop your opponent. I dropped my opponent, which was Sluggy and Hugo Centennial Jr. You could drop your opponent. I could drop my, we could fight next. What Danny Jacobs do? He walked away. What did Errol Spence say? Errol Spence said, Bob Aaron won't give them to me right now. It's smoke and mirrors. So I clean up. I'm paraphrasing. So I clean up my side of the street. They're not going to give them to me right now. But everybody did not listen to that quote. Everybody forgot that. Top Rank, Bob Aaron not going to feed them to me yet. He said that multiple times before he's talking about what side of the street it was. So I'm going to clean up my side of the street. Make sure you hit the like button, okay? This ain't no favoritism, no hate. Because old boy tried to, Bud and them tried to sue me for defamation of character. I'm keeping it a buck here. I'm keeping it 100. Okay? 1,000%. I'm telling y'all what it is. But everybody, most of the people forget that. He said that. Before he went on the side of the street, he said, Bob Aaron won't feed him to me yet. He said that. He said that in an article before that even happened. But people want to choose what's, and I'm telling you, a lot of people, and I'm going to say this, dog, a lot of people don't like Deontay Wilder. They don't like Errol Spence. They don't like several guys because they're with Al Heyman. And a lot of reason why other people rock with Top Rank, rock with Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, is because he's with Top Rank. That's real shit. If Terrence Crawford was a PBC fighter, Terrence Crawford wouldn't have that top-ranked fan base that he got now. And that's a fact. That's a fact. PBC is putting on excellent fights, but people are still trying to sell me how HBO and ESPN putting on better fights. How? ESPN, how can you sit through a whole ESPN card, bro? On a Friday or Saturday night, even if you stayed in a hick town in Iowa, even if you in Alaska in an igloo, chilling with Eskimos, and it's the time of the year where it's all dark in Alaska. How can you legitimately sit there and watch an entire ESPN top-ranked card? How can you do that? Because I can't. I told you guys how it works, bro. I told you. Y'all talking about the money. ESPN going to put the bag up. ESPN is going to get the money to Bob Arum. And Bob Arum dispenses the money. That's why you got Jose Benavidez being a co-feature on Crawford and Horn making $30K. The other dude was making $10K that Pedraza was fighting something like that. And Pedraza was making $30K. Rawhouse was probably making $30K. So you had a $100K undercard, bro. A televised undercard, $100K. You had $100K. Put in perspective. Jesus Clayar, who fought Gervonta Tank Davis on the opening televised card at the Barclays Center. Jesus Clayar made $350K, somebody told me in there. He made more than triple what Top Rank paid for the Terrence Crawford, Jeff Horn undercard televised portion. He made 3 times more than that, being an opening televised card for Adrian Broner and Jesse Vargas. And remember, that fight was in Vegas. Crawford and Horn. On the ESPN Plus app, that fight was in Vegas. In Vegas. You have a televised portion of your undercard at $100,000 around there. Are you crazy? Darrell, what's going on? Or Central Florida in the house. Yeah, I should be up in Ocala, family. Yeah. I'm just telling you, bro. I'm telling you. How it works is, I'll say it again. How it works is ESPN to be like, okay, I'm just a hypothetical here. Make sure y'all smash the like button. I give, okay, you want Vargas versus Crawford on ESPN? Okay, Bob Arum, we're going to pay for that. The network pays for the main event. We give you $6 million. They get Crawford $3 million. They get Jesse $1 million. That's $4 million. Bob Arum would take $100,000, $200,000, $250,000 and pay for the undercard and go home with almost $300,000. Okay? That's just the way it is, bro. That's just the way it is, man. Like I told you, bro. Like I told y'all, man. They know what they was doing when they re-signed that contract. Okay? You don't want to give a guy, if his guarantee is really $3 million, Terrence Crawford, you think for the next 3 or 4 years, he guaranteed $3 million. He supposed to be this quote-unquote superstar of Top Rank, but they don't promote his fights at ESPN. When he fought Julius Indongo for the Undisputed Championship of the World, they didn't promote that fight until the weigh-in. But before that, when Lomachenko fought Miguel Moraga, they promoted that from Saturday to Saturday. Okay? Even Terrence Crawford acknowledged that. Okay? Then, okay, he got mad and he went on a rant. ESPN sent him to the college football championship game with Georgia and Alabama. Then they put him in the celebrity NBA game. They made him happy. Now again, he fighting Jose Benavidez, and didn't nobody even know the fight was on next Saturday. I dropped a video because people kept asking me about it. Well, not asking me about it. People didn't know about it. So I'm like, oh, let me drop the video. People say, oh, it's on the ESPN Plus app. I said, no. Shakur Stevenson is the co-main event. Terrence Crawford is the main event on ESPN around 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Fanon said there's more promotion of Bud's next fight on this channel than ESPN. Exactly. But I'm a hater, though. I think it's a bum bash, but I think it's gonna be a good competitive. I think it's gonna be a good style clash. All my lost a dead ass CJ. Where is the promotion for this fight? Shit, I forgot they were fighting. See what Top Rank and what Top Rank like to do, man. Like I said again, for everybody that's falling through, I hate to sound redundant, but what Top Rank likes to do is They likes to do not media workouts. See, PBC do media workouts, okay? They have open workouts the week before the fight. What Top Rank does, they like to have luncheons, okay? Round tables, and PBC do the round table too. They do lunches and round tables. They camp all these media members. They feed them. They put liquor in their throat. They have a nice spread, and Bob Arum pays for the media. That's what Eddie Hearn is doing. Eddie Hearn is paying for the media. You heard what Barbershop Conversation said, what Fred said. You see AB Boxing News out there. I like his channel. No, I'm sitting on him. Michelle Joy Phelps. I know her for some years. Her boxing groups and all the other stuff she do. Shout out to her. She got a few guys that work over there that I do know. You know, that I ethered. You know what I'm saying? But it's all love. But it is what it is. I mean, if somebody comes you to go out to Chicago to start the Truffle Hotel, whatever that is, the free drinks, flew you out there. What's going on, Michael Johnson? Make sure to go subscribe to the brother Michael Johnson. Got a really good channel. And I'm pretty sure all you guys know about Fanai International Boxing Channel, CB Sports TV. And once again, happy birthday, happy birthday to the brother Kurt Sugar, man. If Bud will talk more, his name will be out there more. Town Business, what's going on, family? Make sure y'all chop it up and subscribe to Town Business. Yeah, he would, but that ain't his style. You know what I'm saying? Bomac is the mouthpiece, just like Angel was the mouthpiece for Danny. You know, but like I told you dudes, man, Bob Arum is frugal, dude. I told y'all this. I mean, I'm not getting into this, man. This Crawford and this Earl thing. I already know where this going at. Top Rank ain't doing this divide and conquer thing they did with Pacquiao and Mayweather, okay? And then people gonna be going hard for Terrence, and then they're gonna be going hard for Errol, and it ain't gonna happen for years. You know what I'm saying? Bud's the Kawhi Leonard of boxing. Yeah, y'all ask questions now. I'll take questions, man, before we log off. Take 10 minutes of questions. Yeah, let me get 30 more likes. 31. Get 31 more likes. Yeah, bare facts. But yeah, even Eddie Hearn, before the questions start coming in, Eddie Hearn around here paying for dudes to go to fights. That's what Bob Arum doing. Remember Brandon Rios and Pacquiao fought in China? Bob Arum comped all the reporters to go out to China. Brian say, I ride with Blue Blood, but he is allowing himself to rock and letting Arum throw him in any direction. Hey, go ahead. I told myself I'll never let Arum do that to me again. Never again. I knew Arum history, bro, especially by reading. If you read a lot of things out there that's in manuscript, that's more than vlogs and stuff. LDC is trending on the YouTube box community. Leach is trying to catch the new waves. Yeah, I'm seeing that, bro. Hey, man, I done switched up the format, too, with the longer videos for right now. I'm about to kill the game, bro. Trust they need upgrade the content if they're going to traditional promoting. That's one of the things I can appreciate that Mushroom Boxing, live streaming, media workouts way. Yeah, right. They do things the old school way. Eddie Hearn is a little bit more innovative in the interviews and all of that stuff, and he putting himself out there, but he tell too many lies. But he don't care. They're going to eat it up regardless. Top Rank is the American version of Eddie Hearn's and Sky Sports TV. Well, I would say Eddie and Sky Sports are the version of Bob Arum. That's the blueprint they're trying to follow. Who on Wilder undercard? I don't know, but I can tell you the undercard probably not going to be as good as y'all thought it was going to be. I'm hearing Hurd, Chavez Jr. and Angulo, or Chavez Jr. going to go to the zone and fight Martinez in a rematch, and Joe Joyce and Jared Washington. So far. So remember, Adonis Stevenson is fighting at 7 p.m. that night before on regular showtime before the pay-per-view card. So you got a lot of boxing on that day. What does Jose Benavidez need to do to beat Bud? Be aggressive. Be aggressive. He got a lot of height on. Oh yeah, I didn't get your link, bro. I apologize, man. I didn't get the link, family. Did you send it on through email or through Google Hangouts? Yeah, I didn't get your link. I probably was a little busy too, man. I gotta hit Junior back. I'll be bullshit. Busy. Did you see Ortiz just called out White to fight? Yeah, I seen that, man. I didn't read the article, but I caught that. I'll do a video on it. Dillian White out here lying. Jose gets doo-doo beat out of him Jose gets a doodle beat out of him with the way upset. But I think Benavidez is gonna have to. I don't know what Benavidez does good, to be honest. I have to look at the tape. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I don't know why I didn't get it. I got a new phone. Yeah. Oh, I seen that you hit me up. I didn't get the notification though, man. I don't know why. Maybe I was away from my phone, man. My dog was on some was on some other shit. Yesterday. I probably was messing with him. Blue blooded homie, but I believe he's riding for Bud or die. He felt some type of way after Earl went off on Bud. Hey, I mean, we all got emotions, you know. You all got emotions. Maybe he hearing things that we not hearing. Maybe like Bud better than maybe like Bud better than Errol. That's no problem. I wouldn't care if Terrence beat Errol Spence. I don't bet money on fights, bro. That's just not my thing. Boxing too corrupt. It can go one way, go that way. This is my opinion. There's two brothers fighting. If a brother come out on top, I don't care. I'm happy for both of them, bro. Is Crawford a hoe? Yes, I can't stand his hoe ass. Y'all know why. But he can fight. You know what I'm saying? And I try to keep it neutral. Yeah, Dillian White don't want no smoke, man. Dillian White need to go ahead and fight Joshua. All right, fight your sword, fight Joshua. Bro, I'm new to the LDBC, but it's all love. No reaching out there. Just salute love to the whole LDBC. What's going on? Okay, Wookie Wook. Early Mike Comey predictions. Comey got some good hand speed, man. Comey a good athlete, but people forget Richard Comey, after he lost to Robert Jr., he went over to Russia and lost to Denis Shavakov, okay? He lost to Denis Shavakov. I heard it was a robbery, though. I didn't really watch the fight. So, Comey is with Andre Rozier now. I'm pretty sure he should be a little bit more improved. But he got all the tools, and he got all the athletic tools to beat Mikey, but I just think Mikey obviously it's just too powerful at 135. I think Mikey is the king of that division. I think he beat the dog walking shit out of Lomachenko. He's too strong. Luis Ortiz pulled Dillian White whole card. He had to after Dillian White came out there yesterday saying that Ortiz turned the fight down multiple times. Who you like, McGregor versus Khabib? Man, I ain't no MMA expert. I'm getting into it, doing more content. Just because the money on Khabib, I'm gonna go with McGregor, fam. I like McGregor a little bit, man. I like him. Other than that racist shit him and Floyd did that was out of line, I'm gonna go with McGregor. But I seen Khabib wrestling the bear as a kid, man. It's gonna be tough. McGregor gonna have to strike him, man. He gonna have to punch him, man. He can't go to that ground. He go to that ground, it's over with. RG World Box, what's going on, family? History shows the networks only mix with high-profile exceptions. Lewis and Tyson, May and Pat, Crawford not on that level. Exactly, that's what I mean. That ain't a fight where they both gonna join. They have to do like a little fake purse bid, and whatever network put up the most money. You know, Blue Blood riding hard for Bob Arum. Blue ain't like Earl said about his comp, but Earl was telling the truth about some stuff. Fred Thomas said that. Yeah, Legendary Topcast, what's going on, fam? Hey man, I want to do a podcast, man. Probably today. If I can squeeze it in, I gotta go get my car fixed, man, and take it to my dad's shop. So after I do that, man, I'll probably do a couple videos and see what's going on. But yeah, I wanna do something this weekend with you. As far as the podcast. What Ortiz said, I missed the article in Boxing Scene, bro. I haven't read it yet. Ortiz told White, strap up and let's fight December 1st. Dillian White not gonna do that, man. Dillian White not gonna do that, man. Bob Arum, CJ, Bud Arum, Terrence Bud Arum. I just figure I want to know how Top Rank gonna be when Bob Arum, kind of step aside. As I'm saying, I'm gonna keep it nice. It should be interesting. Rise and grind, bro. Salute, Marcus the Great. What's up, Sir Optimus Prime? What's going on? Bet we gonna let me know. All right. White ain't gonna pull up. He a pussy. Exactly. They all posturing and perpetrating. What do they mean when they say blue blood ride with Bob? Did I miss something? Probably something he said in the past. Probably Bob Arum said something that he agreed with. I mean, I'm not sure. I think he probably did a stream reacting to Bob, and Bob probably said, "Let's make the fight happen." I think that's what Bob said. I just know I don't believe shit Bob Arum say, but Bob Arum do believe he got two of the best fighters in the world. Let's see if he make the fight happen. In my opinion, I mean, like I say, it is what it is, man. Everybody got their own little thing that they hear. Some people got selective hearing, memory. CJ, throughout boxing since the creation of PBC, I gotta admit Al Heyman might be a genius. Yeah, he got something else cooking up too, man. A legendary boxer sent me something, man. I ain't gonna talk about it yet. I gotta keep doing my research on it, but it's huge. What you think about the Carter 5? I don't listen to Lil Wayne, bro. Yeah, I ain't listened to Lil Wayne since the Carter 3. I ain't like the Carter 3. I like the Carter 2 and 1 and what was it? 500 Degrees. Only Lil Wayne I listen to. Only one I listen to, bro. I'm not listening to it. I'm not listening. I'm sorry. I can't take that nigga. He didn't switched up. He started wearing dresses and becoming a skateboard boy. I can't do it. God, I need that Ortiz ASAP video. Oh, this is the link in the description. The link is in the article is on Boxing Scene. They just put it up. If White don't want that Cuban smoke, Brazil should take it. Brazil called him out. Brazil called him out. Brazil put his mandatory up. He said a Carter 5 with trash that Gates flames. Yeah, I gotta check out that guy. I like Kevin Gates. He be on some other shit sometimes in his interviews, but I think they might make the fight. I think they want to see one of the good banners before he dies. Old as hell. Fred Thomas, keep up the good work, homie. You putting in great time and all the truthful confidence. Appreciate it. I actually hate why he fights like a UK trainee. He does have two of the best, but he ain't gonna put his guys in without a rematch clause against some other top guys. Yeah. The Carter 3 was too commercial, man. I ain't like that shit, bro. I like that old Wayne when he was more street. Carter 2 was the best. Carter 3, it was just too commercial. let me see you lick the lollipop. Not like I'm single and shit like that. And I'm single. That shit was dope. And Mrs. Officer, man, Mrs. Officer used to go in the club, bro. Right before the club let out, before they played the hype shit, they played Mrs. Officer, man. I was down there in Montgomery, Alabama, man, Atlanta. Man, that shit used to thump. I ain't gonna lie. That shit used to thump. A new T.I., yeah, I got that shit. I got that notification on my phone. I'm gonna go get that joint, man. But I mean, after Paper Trail, man, it's hard for me to listen to T.I., man. He ain't really dropped shit worth it listening to. Paper Trail was his last good album. You know, that shit was heat. That and the recession, dog, that's all we bumped in college. The recession in Paper Trail. Marcus Grace, I quit Wayne after 3 as well. Also, Crawford over Spence, Spence ducking Hurd, Loma over Mikey. Crawford over Spence, Spence ducking Hurd. Spence ducking Hurd. How he ducking somebody that ain't even in his own division? Ain't Hurd ducking Jamel Charlo? I hate when people do that. I hate when people do that. Jared Hurd said, I got to fight 2 right-handers. Remember that? Jared Hurd said, I got to fight 2 right-handers. Like, nigga, ain't you right-handed? But I like all guys involved, but Mikey going to beat Loma, bro. Tell you that right now. Mikey too strong. I'm going to just put in perspective. Linares ain't shit. Linares ain't shit. I always told you guys that. You rock with Currency? Yeah, I rock with Currency, bro. That's my dude. He just had some girl pregnant. She fine as hell too. I don't listen to Wayne or Kanye no more, but the Carter 2 was his best effort. I agree. Hey, Kanye, man, I ain't gonna talk about Kanye. We can stay on all day. Hustle Gang make good music. I'm single and Go DJ. I still bumped on. Yeah, Go DJ. I still be bumping that junk too. And Hustle Music by Lil Wayne. That shit was that junk. That was real Wayne right there. That's when he was on his tip top game. So the real saying salute. You got the Spence Crawford breakdown. If they fight, okay. I ain't gonna waste a breakdown on that, man. I talked about it a few times. You put it in the boxing clinic in Crawford and Spence. I talked about it some. Dudes is funny in here today. I agree. CJ Hurd said he needs 7 tune-ups before trial. They gonna fight, bro. When will they allow McGuire to face other champions? Probably at 160. Again, happen at 154. Let's clear out. Yeah, I like Nipsey Hussle. Last time that I checked, I've been messing with Nipsey for a minute before this last album. Carter 1, AB asked for 100 million. Yeah, we just talked about that. He ain't serious, bro. Like a Mayweather daughter said, he doing too much. Javier Logan, CJ, same Triple G fans that didn't think Charlo deserves a shot want Canelo to fight Charlo. Now he has those belts clowns all the way around. Yep. When Shahada Prince come out, I still bump New Africa. Y'all like him. Joe Budden ain't gonna answer that knock on the door. Her gonna get stumped in devastating fashion by Charlo. That's gonna be a good fight, I think. Jaime better wear a helmet versus Charlo or Hurd because he blocks with his face. He did a little bit better. Excuse me, he did a little bit better his last fight. He did a little bit better. Dave East and Lil Baby both dropped today. Man, I was listening to that Lil Baby and Drake, so I don't listen to the radio no more, man. But I was listening. He was fluent. He said, Lil Baby, wham, wham, wham. I said, wham, wham, wham. I said, you done messed the whole song up for me. My joint is one when he says, even I don't get no taller. I always be a CB baller. One is for manslaughter with fun flex in the beginning. We're talking about Wayne. Yeah. Who buys CDs? Shit, I bought last CD I bought 2 years ago. Cheesy Trapodire 3. And before that shit probably was 20 years, like 10 years before that, bro. Yeah, Hurd do block with his face too. Yeah, yeah. All right, man, I gotta get my car fixed. See if my pops ready to have me come up to the shop. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully I ain't gotta buy a tow truck. Shit crazy. Car be balling one day, then it fall off the next. Who owns a CD player? Well, I got a CD player in my car, but I ain't into new cars though. You know, cars are cars, especially when you live in Michigan. All them potholes gonna take your car out of its prime in its first year of life. He said I bought Eric Bakim and Public Enemy last month. He probably got them joints for like $5. Build a safe house. S29061 said build a safe house for Triple G Porter AJ. MGK won in my opinion. Yeah, I ain't listening. I listen to MGK joint. I can't listen to Eminem no more. All right, I'm about to log. I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure if you missed this, if you want to go back and listen to this episode, it'll still be on YouTube. I'll leave it up. Make sure I hit the like button before y'all go out. And also, it'll be on the podcast. The podcast link in the description. Or you can either go to the Castbox website to download the free app and subscribe to us on there as well. Once again, you know anything about Murata Ace? No, I don't. Once again, happy birthday to Curtis Anderson, man. We definitely appreciate you. Trill Boxing Talk coming on right now, so we logging off.